I'd break it off, Mike, though.
Yeah.
Blog Talk Radio.
10 years ago, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire
LCS Hockey.
Guerin's got the puck to Crosby, rich shot. He shoots a score. Oh, get in the fast lane, Grandma. The bingo game is ready to roll. Boston still on here from the power play. Walks out and shoots. Score! Evgeny Malkin from the right wing circle. And the Penguins take a 1-0 lead. Oh, saved by face with a rusty razor. Wallin doesn't know whether to cry or wind his watch. Believes Gilio shoots it black. The Penguins have won the Stanley Cup. Oh, Lord Stanley, get me the brandy. As he beats Theodore like a rented mule. Joey Mullen taps the by-man beat front. And he beats him like a rented mule. Jaromir Jagr beats Luongo like a rented mule. Artie Straka beats Tommy Salo. He beat him like a rented mule. Out right side, Murphy shooting. Save made rebound on the mule. Hey! Shoots and scores! Mario Lemieux and the Penguins lead 5-4, and you'd have to be here to believe it.
And we're off. If you think this show already sucks, just wait till Brandon gets here. We are the LCS Hockey Radio Show. Brought to you, as always, by BackpagePress.com and by the #1 hockey site in all the land, LCSHockey.com. LCS. Sorry. All right, Mike Dell. Producers from the Bravo show $1 Million Decorators say that Lindsay Lohan broke her contract with them and consequently ended up stealing $250,000 worth of furniture from the show, which begs the question, exactly how big is that vagina? That's all I'm saying, Mike Dell.
So you're saying she likes, hiding it, the furniture?
Yeah, like if you're getting a couch and an ottoman in there, you're doing some work.
Yeah.
You're doing some work, Mike Dell. Rumors say that Tina Fey has been offered the lead role in the upcoming Muppets sequel.
Nice.
Fey will voice a Muppet version of herself named Balzo, whose incredibly large Adam's apple prohibits her from comfortably wearing turtlenecks.
I don't think that's true.
No, that is true. Well, half of that is true.
I think you made that up.
She was actually offered the role in Muppets, but then, the Balzo thing, that's just my take on it. I mean, if they want to use that, they have my permission. One more, Mike Dell. Actress Andie MacDowell is recovering from knee surgery. And how about this, Mike Dell? Doctors are optimistic and say that if the surgery had gone badly, they would have been left with no other options than sending her to the glue factory.
It's horrible.
What do you mean?
Andie MacDowell from Multiplicity, right?
Yeah. I think.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah, she was in there. Yeah, Groundhog Day, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You're apparently taking a shot at her.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, she's got what we call in Hollywood, Mike Dell, horse face. That's what they call it in Hollywood.
Well, what kind of face do you have, Larry?
It's all kinds of a mess. It's all kinds of a mess. All right.
I always liked Andie MacDowell.
No. Like, she's on that one beauty commercial and shit now. Like, when were you good looking? You're like 60 now. You weren't good looking 30 years ago.
Ridiculous.
Now she's coming out and she's buffing her face with this magic soap and shit. Like, it didn't work. It didn't work. All right, Mike Dell, but anyways, big show tonight. Big show.
I was thinking, Larry, is this like the worst show you could have ever imagined? Because not only does the NHL end the lockout, so we're going to be talking hockey later.
Maybe.
But this first hour, Cousin Brandon in the 2012 Music Review.
Yeah.
It's your favorite show of the year.
Hello? I wondered where Jerry bought his pantyhose. What is wrong with you? That's horrible. How do you call yourself a man? Holy hell, I need to have these women.
Brandon.
Brandon.
Hello.
There he is.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Wow, it's pretty good.
How many?
That's cousin Brandon Damashek.
How many wine coolers are we in already tonight, cousin Brandon?
I am. Well, I'll tell you already. I'm 3 beers in. I cracked my 4th beer, and I'm on my 2nd whiskey.
Good Lord.
Wow. What kind of beer are you drinking tonight?
Well, I had a couple Shiner Box, a couple good Texas beers. I'm now drinking a High Life, and I'm on my 2nd Knob Creek. How about that?
Knob Creek. I've never had that, but that's the good stuff, I think, is what they
It is
refer
good.
to it.
You know what, though? Let me tell you something, Larry. The Maker's Mark is probably about $7 a bottle cheaper and better. I will say.
Oh, really?
I like it better. Yeah. Huh. But you know what? I'll tell you what the stuff is. If you want some good whiskey, go get the Basil Hayden. Delightful.
Is that a bourbon?
Yeah, it's very, very good.
I'm not a bourbon guy. I'm more of a Scotch guy.
I'm telling you, well, if you want the Scotch, go get the Oban. You ever have that?
No, I never had that.
Oh, you got to try that one. That's delightful.
Spell it. O-B-A-N? Is that what you're saying?
Yep, that's correct. Go give that a shot. It's really good. It's woody, but it's very good. I took a liking to that back when I was Tenenbaum in Chicago. It's good stuff. Yeah. So let me just say something right off the top here. First off, didn't appreciate the shot right at the forefront. I will say this though, something that and I come on and I say this every time. Thank God there was a monologue. And I truly mean that. Listen, how often do I have to listen to a goddamn repeat podcast anymore? I'm like, oh, good, I'll put it's Thursday, the LCS hockey show's on. No, sorry, Joe, I didn't do a monologue. I'm like, you lazy fucking bitch, write 3 jokes. Do it. I don't care about the rest of it. Good for me, I love it. I love the monologue. And what's more, although predictable, the punchline for the Lohan joke, very funny. I still laughed. I did.
Really?
I sat here on my phone and laughed out loud. Very funny.
Huh.
I should have
Andy
brought
McDowell,
on
not
here.
so much. Andy McDowell is a handsome woman. Terrible actress.
That's right. Good-looking lady.
She's handsome. Yeah, she's handsome.
She is. And when I say a woman is handsome, what I mean is manly. But
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But she's a terrible actress, by the way.
She is the worst.
How did this get into an Andy McDowell bashing contest? Let's leave the poor woman alone.
Why is she?
I really don't think she has any range as an actress, number one. And Groundhog Day, it's not that, she's good in Groundhog Day. It's that Groundhog Day is great, carried by Bill Murray, and set in, again.
And the Groundhog. Yeah, that's right.
Right,
she just
exactly.
has to be the
It's a
same
great movie, no thanks to her.
And she just has to be a bitch over and over again.
Well, I don't know about that. She's fine in, 4 Weddings and a Funeral. I'm just saying, I don't think she's a very good actress.
But she touched his Pepe, right? Isn't that multiplicity?
Yeah, she touched my Pepe.
Well, that's a bad movie as well.
She touched my Pepe.
That movie is awesome.
No, it is not awesome.
The movie's great. But Brandon, thanks so much for showing up because my internet's been in and out all day. It hasn't been working for more than 30 seconds at a time. So I was hoping you would remember about the show.
Oh, I remembered. Yeah. Anything to make Larry's life miserable, I remember.
Yeah. Now, once again, this is the big 2012 music review. Brandon's picks for the best music of the year.
That's right.
And what's the over-under on bands people will recognize, Larry, if you had to establish?
I would say 3.5.
3.5.
Well, wait a minute. Wait. Let me just interject here. When you say people, who are the people that we're talking about?
Just the listening audience. The kids out there.
Listen, I'll tell you right now, there's a certain list, I guarantee that Indy Sarah is listening. She'll know a lot of these bands.
Oh, all right. Well, that'll be a test.
And by the way, a good pal of mine out in California who knows the Damashek show and your show as well listens. A fellow named he goes by Waking Up with Robots on the Twitter. Really good kid. He knows the show, enjoys the show, and he'll know plenty of these bands.
Wow, I don't know. Waking Up with Robots. Good to have you aboard. Yeah.
Hello.
Thanks. He enjoys the show as well.
Yeah, thanks for listening. So, Brandon, how many years have we been doing this now? At least I think this is
I want to say year 4, but that can't be. Is that right?
I think it is. I think it is year 4 of us doing this.
Right.
And I always look forward to it because it's like entering a new world, a whole new universe. The closest I'll ever get to space travel. and say I've never heard of any of these bands, any of these songs. And once again, you come up. Tell the kids what you do every year for those who aren't familiar about the compilations and the spirit of them.
No problem. So, and again, Larry, cover your ears, do whatever you like. So beginning, the first of every year, so, January 1st, what I do, I illegally download music all year long. And what I do is I put it into a nice little folder in my iTunes that says, 2000, for example, for this year, 2012 music. And what I do all year long, I compile this music and I listen, and then I start, individually pulling songs into best of 2012, a little playlist. I move them over there, and as we get down to like that final month of the year, I'm like, you know what? I got to make my mix. I got to set an order here. I got to get it together, and that's where we're at this year with 2012. Gas and Break.
Gas and Break. You always have two CDs, and one of them is like faster songs, and the other one is slower songs. And then you choose a title that different. What was some of the previous titles? Can you remember?
Well, I know you hated last year, the Storm and Drunk, and there was
Gay and Gayer.
And Play. And,
No.
There's been Jerry's Vagina and Jerry's Jerry's Pussy. Sorry, I meant to say Larry. I don't know this Jerry character, but granted. There was Larry's left boob and Larry's right boob.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
They're called moves.
That one was very good. It was all hootie. Oh, I remember the Smash Mouth song was on there. If you like that.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go.
I told you.
Yeah.
But I always look forward to this show.
Opposites. I did Entropy in Order. I did. Yeah.
That's right. Entropy in Order.
Sure.
I remember that one. But like I said, I always look forward to it, and you put it on your Mr. Hipster blog. You put the full list.
Mr. Hipster.
That's what it is, right?
Yeah, it's Cousin Brandon's Mr. Hipster blog. That's right.
Yeah, Larry's laughing, but that's the name of the blog.
Look, Larry, enough. Okay, I'm sorry. Those are Hootie blogs. Fine.
Yeah. Hootie, how what's the over/under on Hooties tonight, Mike Dell?
I'm going to say 17. I'll tell you right now. 17.
I'll take the over.
You know it's going to be over because you love Hootie and the Blowfish.
I don't.
But for the kids
well, you can lie all you like. I've been here for 4 years. I know.
But for Indy, Sarah, and the other kids at home, score along and mark down every band you recognize or if you've heard of this song, and we'll see. And send us the Twitters and let us know.
By the way, can I just say one thing off subject real quick?
Sure.
First of all, Happy New Year to you both. I'm not.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you. And to you too.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I sincerely hope, and particularly for you, Michael, I sincerely hope 2013 is nothing but good tidings and a positive outlook for this show.
Thanks, buddy. From your lips to Don Knotts' ears, because let me
Why
tell you.
Why him in particular?
Because, Larry, there's no hope for you.
You know what, Larry?
People have just given up
good
hope.
Things might happen to you, bad things might happen to you. I don't care. I'm just saying, I'd like to wish Mike Dell, who's always been nice to me in my mixes. You're over there talking your junk already. No, listen. How about this for you, Larry, for 2013? Buy a wedding ring. Why don't we do this?
Yeah.
Why don't
you get married?
Well, you know what? For the record, I was out looking at rings today.
Yeah.
How
about that, Larry?
Why?
Because if you're not going to marry your lady, I'm going to marry her.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, Nick, if you're listening, DM me after the show, as usual.
I got news for you. Nick doesn't even listen.
No, I know she doesn't. I said she DMs me on the Twitter. She's delightful. And by the way, I like the red one, Nick, but we can talk about that later.
Oh, very good. Yeah, well, thank you, Brandon, for the Happy New Year's. Anything else you'd like to say before we get started?
The other thing is, number 2, I'm watching Ghostbusters right now, and I was just watching The Twilight Zone. There's so many things to get to. So many things.
I got the People's Choice Awards on because Kaylee Cuoco is hosting, so I can watch that.
Oh, I know you like
Taylor Swift is ugly as balls.
That's not true. She's fine.
So now you're making fun of Andy McDowell. Now you're taking shots at Taylor Swift. What's going on?
What's the chick's name in like the Jerry Maguire and stuff with like the
Renee Zellweger?
Yeah.
She looks like a weird version of Renee Zellweger. That's kind of what she looks like a little bit.
Renee Zellweger already looks weird. Now you're doubling.
That's what I'm saying. Well, she's fine now.
Good Lord.
Hey, on the subject of the ladies, Larry and I were talking, and we noticed that it's been over a year since we did our top 11 ladies. So I think since it's a new year, 2013, Larry and I need to do a new top 11.
You do, and I want to get in on this, and I'll tell you. And by the way, so isn't the rule right that it has to be previously unmentioned ladies, right?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We've started doing this woman could not have appeared on any of our previous lists.
Well, let me say this based on a couple of email exchanges we've had. Number one, without saying the name, maybe she's on Mad Men.
Yeah, she's not going to be number one on my list, but she's on the list.
But yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Holy hell! Jesus.
I still have to review. You know, I have to put the list together. But we're booked for the next couple of weeks. But maybe the end of the month we'll do it, Larry.
All right, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Me and the lady, by the way, were talking about top 11 short stories earlier.
Oh yeah, we should do that.
I've not forgotten that.
Yeah,
you can forget it.
All right.
We're doing
this year for the music countdown and the big music review, normally I go through and I pick out the songs and I cut up the clips and we play my choices. But this year, because it's a special year, I don't know why, but for the fourth year, Larry did it all.
Yeah. You want to know why it's a special year? Because you're too fucking lazy to hook your computer up. What's that take, 5 minutes?
That's pretty much it. Yeah. Seems like a lot of work to get onto the laptop. I got to get out of the chair.
I swear to God, here's what he said to me. He goes, I don't even know if I have a plug. That's what he said. I don't even know if I have a plug down here. That's what he said. That was his excuse for not hooking the computer up.
Plugs are very hard to come by.
So Larry, God bless him, he put in, how long did you work on this, Larry? Several hours.
All told, with the I had to go through. I had to listen. You know, I didn't listen to every song. You know, the whole way through. But every song got played. I listened to a good minute of it or so. So it took me like about an hour or so to get through all the things.
That's good.
And then,
you should put some effort in. Good.
Yeah, and then I, with the downloading, clipping, and uploading, about 2.5 hours, I would say.
Well, thank you.
Wow.
Good job, buddy.
Well, thank you. Hey, wait, really quickly again, and I do this to you all the time, and I apologize. I thought of the two other things I wanted to mention really quick.
Sure.
One, I was just, like I said, just watching an episode of The Twilight Zone, and I thought, Mike, you would like this. Again, if you've ever watched the old Twilight Zone, they're so over the top, that sort of like noir, melodrama, the writing. The one guy tells the other guy, he says, "You look like a guy waiting for the subway at 5 o'clock. You look like you've been squeezed through a door," which I thought was good. And then the other thing was this. I got to put this out on Twitter, and I was going to tell people if they want to tweet me to do this. I so enjoyed the questionnaire that I did with the two of you fellas.
Yeah.
I want to put together another list of questions for the two of you, but not necessarily a get-to-know you, but just some weird, it is essentially, any questionnaire is a get-to-know you, but weirder just questions about the two of you. I'm so intrigued by the two of you guys.
I don't understand.
Nothing. You don't leave the house. I still don't get you fellas.
Well, here's the thing, Brandon. I left the house 3 days in a row this week. That's why Larry had to help out with the audio, too, because I've been, living life in the fast lane. I left the house 3 days in a row. Yeah.
You went to the grocery store.
No. I had social engagements. My writing program was in town, the residency, so I went up to visit it the last 3 days.
Get out of here. Is that good for you?
Although today I got sick when I was up. I didn't even make it to camp. So screw it. I had a headache. I just came home. But still, 2 days at least where I talk to people. So.
You know what? Hey, Larry?
Yeah.
2013, the year of Mike Dell.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Exactly. It's my year.
It's all happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good for you.
Good time.
It's wonderful news. I'm glad to hear that. But I was going to say, though, I'd like to get some questions maybe from some of the listeners out there. I'd like to come on and do another little questionnaire.
I like that idea. And, let's get on that. So people should Twitter you at Judy Bloom, right?
That's right. They should meet Larry and Mike Dell.
We've been on 5.5 years. They know us.
No, they don't. No, they do not. Because I came on and asked those questions, and holy shit. So no, they do not know you. I still don't know where the fuck you work. Mike Dell, you might live in a cave and you might live in a basement. Nobody knows. Let's do this.
No one knows. Underground bunker with cats.
Well, no one knows. Let's do it properly. So, okay, enough of that. I'm sorry.
All right, so we're getting to the music. And one more point about the music I wanted to make. Each CD has like 25 or 20 songs on it, right? So keep in mind, people, when you're listening to these selections, these are the best ones. And think how much music you have listened to in the year that you have 2 CDs of like 45 songs. So think of all the songs that didn't make the cut,
This is 2 hours worth. Like I said on the blog, I think I had to pare down 7 hours worth of music.
Seriously, I haven't heard a song, one complete song, a new song, in the last 3 years. Yet you've listened.
You wonder why I want to do a questionnaire. Sweet Jesus.
You're
an animal,
have like
Mike,
hundreds. How do you have the time to listen to so much music? Like, do you just always have your iPod in at work and stuff?
Yeah, you know what I do? I sit at work all day with my headphones on. Honest to God, that's what I do.
Oh, okay.
And then when people like call me or like want to talk to me, I'm visibly annoyed. I'm like, now I have to take my fucking earbuds out. Like, I'm annoyed.
Yeah, because it just seems like quite the time commitment. All these albums and
it's called prioritizing. That's what you do.
And let me say this. I swear to God, at one point yesterday, I'm thinking to myself, how do you even find this fucking song somewhere? Like, where does he know these people?
Look, again, I did not just start listening to sort of, if you want to call it non-mainstream music a year ago. I mean, this has been since what? 16 years old, maybe, number one. Number two, again, I used to write for Pitchfork. You understand that, right? I mean,
no, I don't understand it. What the hell is Pitchfork?
I
don't know you either.
Pitchfork.com. Formerly, I guess it was PitchforkMedia.com.
It's a famous indie music magazine,
it's
right?
Huge. It's huge. They're originally out of Chicago, now based in Brooklyn. It's huge. I'm telling you, go check that out sometime.
Yeah. And why do you no longer write for Pitchfork?
Too many.
I don't know. I have no idea. I wrote for them for 3 years doing, writing news, like just freelance news shit. Oh, and you know what? It was always like, we'll get you free tickets to shows when you show up. At least on 3 different occasions, I showed up at these venues. I'm like, yeah, I'm on the list. They're like, nope. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. Yeah.
They're having a little fun.
So my loan form of payment was not paid. So, yeah.
So they were just paying you for the tickets, and then they weren't even giving you the tickets.
No, and then I didn't even get those. So,
yeah. They're having a little laugh at your expense.
That's right.
All right, well, let's get to the music. Long enough. All right, Larry, what are we starting with here?
Well, I mean, is this how we're going to do this? I mean, because normally, don't you run through the list and Brandon comments a little bit?
All right, yeah, let's but my internet's out. Like, I don't know if I can get to the list.
Listen, I'll tell you the norm here. You do as you please, but I know Mike on the past is typically like, this is this disc, and then it's like, here's this song, and plays it, and then we comment on it. So,
Yeah.
All right. Well, then here I'll play the clips as they are listed on the tracks. This is how I experienced the gas and the brakes. It was
FYI, I am not sitting through 50 fucking clips. Even I don't want to do that. So
I got 10 clips. I clipped 5 songs. They're all about 45 seconds or so.
Perfect.
So the first one is a band called The Men. I don't know.
Straight up awesome.
Straight up awesome?
Not straight up awesome at all. Now,
and Mike, wait, let me just say really quickly, too, Mike Dell, the bands that are on the fast, quote-unquote, CD this year, which is Gas, I think there's plenty of stuff on there you'd like. And I mean that sincerely. With your Nirvana
I meant to listen
and White
to it today.
passion.
Like today, I set aside time to listen to it today, and my internet's been out, so I couldn't do it. But yeah.
Well, I'm telling you, I think there's a lot of stuff on there you'd actually like.
Because I like the garage punk.
That's right. Well, this year I said it was the year of garage pop. So I'm
I don't like pop so much, but yeah. All right, Larry.
You enjoy it.
The Men, is that the name of the band?
The Men's the band. The song's called Open Your Heart.
Oh, here we go. Open Your Heart. That's not awful. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the musical part. But here, I experienced something I often experience with these indie bands, Brandon. I like the emotion, the energy, and then someone starts singing, and then it's like, yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what I wrote down.
Here's what I was going to say about that, though. With your love for, say what you want, your love of Nirvana. You got to think about Cobain. I still say Cobain, his vocals are great, but he's still not a great singer. He's
not a singer, but he had a charisma and a voice, a powerful voice.
I agree, but I'm saying like a band like this, okay, granted, it's not Kurt Cobain, but I still say it does what it's supposed to do with that music. It's right. It's a good mix, or a good mix, I should say.
I don't know. It just seems like lightweight, like.
No, I disagree. It's a Brooklyn band. I'm telling you, grab that record. That not only it's also Open Your Heart is the name of the record. Third favorite record of the year. That's one of my favorite songs of the entire year. So good. Yeah. Very, very good. And in fact, there's a new album already coming out, I think, in March. So.
Oh, wow. Mark it on your calendar, Larry. But so what do you think about the men, Larry? The same kind of problem, the singer?
Yeah, I wrote down, I liked the beginning of it until that dude started singing. And then it was just, I had no idea. He just like...
sounded like a junior high talent show at that point.
Yes, exactly. That's a good analogy right there. All right, next band up, Mike Dell. if you hate the way guys sing, wait till you hear Howler, Mike Dell. Howler. Yeah.
Even Brandon's laughing. All right.
I'm laughing at Larry's description. I'm telling you, it's good stuff.
This
go ahead.
It just reminds me of like he's kind of like new age or like new wave, kind of like if Robert Smith was from California, is like the way
it is.
It's
like the Strokes. I'm telling you already. It's like the Strokes. But go ahead.
Right.
Hey, bruh, I'm singing a song, bruh. All right, let me see if I can find it here.
Let me do it for you. I get knocked out, but I get up again. Is that better, Larry? Like that one?
Sure. Now, hey, so what's the name of the song, Larry? What's the track?
This one's different.
This one's different. All right. Let me just check. The name of that band was Howler or Mumbler? Which was it?
Brandon, you don't see like a Cure influence right there?
Larry,
I do think it's like a faux British punk, type of vocals. It's great stuff though. It's super catchy. Like what's wrong with that?
Well, I agree with Larry about the Cure and the Robert Smith thing, because as soon as he started singing, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's just a cheap knockoff of Cure. Yeah.
I didn't come here to be double teamed. I'll go get it.
Yeah.
This is what
don't get mad
happens
at
when
me.
Larry cuts the clips up.
Yeah. Listen, I love this show, Brandon. I love your music, but hey, what can I do?
No, that's all right.
Don't get all defensive. Stick up for yourself.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I don't need apologies. I know what's good. That's fine.
Yeah.
No, you don't. All right.
That's why it's on the best of 2012 mix, Gas and Break. So it's fine.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to find the next song here. I got these. I didn't label them. All right, I found it. I didn't label them the way you usually.
We have all night, Larry. Whenever
All right. So
by the way, why are we doing the music show tonight? We open with fucking hockey.
Because
on the voiceover, doing the. Now, granted, I love the Lord Stanley, whatever, break out the brand, whatever the hell it is. I love that drop. Come on, we're doing the music show. What are we doing?
The lockout's over, and Larry loves hockey, so he chose that.
Big deal.
Love it. Now, I saw like right after the Howler song, Mike Dell, Japan Droids. I've heard of this band.
Oh yeah.
I don't have a clip of them.
Japan Droids.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're very.
I've
good.
actually heard of them.
Now, are they very quick and fast-paced and energetic and all that?
Very similar to the bands we've already heard. That's right.
Because have you ever had the Japan Droids on in a previous CD at all?
Yeah, I did actually. I think last
year.
Because
the name sounds very familiar. So yeah.
Yeah. Just last year, I think they were on. That's right.
Yeah, I hated that band the first time I heard it when they were called Kings of Leon.
How dare you? That is such shit. Ugh.
Next up on the off the gas CD here, Michael. Cloud Nothings with the song Stay Useless.
Another one of my favorite records of the year, but fine.
I never say I'm better off this way. I need something to do, somewhere to go. I need time to stop moving. I need time to say useless. I need time to stop moving. I need time to say useless. I need time to stop moving. I need time to say useless. I need time. Can I feel so utterly unreal, like nothing I...
So, what should we know about the Cloud Nothings?
Well, first of all, again, it's garage rock with like a fucking melody. I mean, that's got a hook. That's good stuff. Again,
Okay.
so last year they put out a record that I loved. It was really lo-fi. This one this year is called the record's Attack on Memory, number 4 on my best of list, by the way.
And how old are these fellas? I'm guessing
He's a young dude. I mean, it's really all about the front man. I mean, I don't even know who the backing guys are. I think it's essentially him, and then he just plays with different people and stuff. But this one was way more produced. It's a much kind of darker album. That song is not indicative of the entire record, but man, it's good. It's crazy though.
I came to, I noticed a theme while going through here. Brandon's, the list that you put out this year, I noticed there was 2 distinct themes. Most bands were either one or the other. One was a band like the last band we just played that sounded like they should have been on the soundtrack for Empire Records, like 90s soft alternatives, Cameron Crowe soundtrack kind of songs. Or it's like those real nerdy garage kids who were like kind of chubby and zitty, and they're just kind of like wailing on stuff and yelling into microphones.
Which one are you?
I'm the fat kid.
I knew it, Hobby. By the way, how many cheesesteaks did you have today?
None today. But, actually, I didn't eat any. Well, I had a Snickers today.
How is your weight doing, by the way? I mean, I just asked. I'm watching Ghostbusters and the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man's on. I just thought of you. How is your weight doing?
Are
you still struggling? Are you wearing the triple XL or the double?
That doesn't seem fair.
Double. I'm definitely a
What's
double.
going on with your weight? Seriously, you talking about, did you balloon up or something? I don't understand. Seriously.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? I don't give a shit anymore. Who cares?
No. I'm asking you legitimately. Like, did you turn into a fat man?
Yeah, ballooned up.
Are you like Dan Connor or Roseanne fat?
No, I wouldn't say it like that, no. But, yeah, I put some weight on. Who gives
So
a
you're
fuck?
like your hero Smash Mouth fat.
I don't know what that guy really looks like, but yeah.
Please, whatever. Go in your bedroom, look at one of the posters, and just tell me. Do you compare to him?
Yes.
Look at one of the posters.
Yeah,
I
like
just
that.
assumed as much.
He's so angry.
Yeah, he's very angry right now.
I'm not. You know what? Let me just tell you something too. We've not talked about this, but honestly, this is about the best I've felt in a long time. I've got a lot of bad things going on in my life as always, but I'll tell you what. I've gotten noticeably happier. I feel better. I used to be so angry and sad when I'd come on your show. I feel much better. Life is just better.
Well, I'm happy to hear it. Yeah.
No, I'm serious, and I think a lot of it's the lady, like I said, looking for rings, talking about the marriage, doing all that.
Wow.
I mean, things are better. The little girl's doing well. I mean, everything.
Yeah, I saw you put a picture of her and a dog on the Facebook page.
I did. That was the little girl and the little puppy here. Who by the way, the little dog. Yeah. The little dog's sitting with me right now, slaying on me.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Dell, our buddy Aaron Thompson on the Twitter there. Said he's heard 3 of the 4 bands we've played so far.
Wow.
He's never heard of Howler, but he's heard of the other 3.
Wow, is that right?
That's what he says.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You might have a customer for your mix there, Brandon.
Yeah. So Aaron Thompson, go follow Judy Bloom.
What's his Twitter handle there?
At Aaron C. Thompson. No P in Thompson, just Thom.
It's a boring Twitter name, but okay, I'll look for him all the same. Good for you, Aaron Thompson.
Yeah, Aaron C. Thompson.
All right, what do we got? I'm sorry, I keep interrupting.
Next one up, Mike Dell. This is a classic right here. Hospitality is the band. Friends of Friends is the name of the song.
I knew you picked this song, and I knew you wouldn't like this song. But
this song, talk about gay. This song's the worst. This song reminds me of Tom's Diner, where she's just saying whatever's in her mind into the microphone. It's annoying as shit. Hold on, here we go.
When I was a kid, I loved Tom's Diner. I thought that was
it's a good song.
Oh, that song's terrible. All right, here we go.
Not that. I meant this song.
This girl definitely doesn't have any friends.
Oh, yeah.
Friends, and everybody's got friends.
You know who doesn't have friends? Larry. Hey, listen, you know what else?
But I didn't mind that. I thought that was all right. You know.
Oh, come on.
Thank you. Exactly. It's very catchy. Number one. Number two. The video for that song. You want to know who's in the video? Is Maybe from Arrested Development.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. Terrible.
And I'll tell you who else is in it. A very, very funny fellow on Twitter. This Ted Travelston. Who I highly recommend you check out. It's very funny. He's in the video as well. But Maybe from Arrested Development in the video. Hello.
Well, that's something. Yeah.
It's a great song, though. The song is very catchy.
Now, was that from Gas, or was that from Break?
That's from Gas.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's from Gas. I know. Listen, I'll tell you right now. Break this year has a couple songs that I think are, a little too upbeat, but I'll say it all the same. That's why they're the quote-unquote best, fast and slow songs. What can you do? There's certain bands that need to be represented more than once, and, so help me if I'm going to, delete a band's second appearance because it's a little too upbeat.
So what's the deal with this lead singer, the Hospitality? Is that a band, or is that just one person, or? No,
it's a band. She's kind of an odd-looking broad. I'll tell you what, by the way, Larry may get to these bands. There's a couple ladies that I know Mike don't particularly you would like. Is you check out the La Syrah, you would like her very much, and the Angel Olsen. I think you might like her quite a bit.
See, this sucks when the internet's down. I can't Google these ladies.
I'm just telling you right now, you might enjoy them.
I know there was some lady from one of your bands. She was so good looking. She was like a keyboardist or something for some band.
That was the one from the Royal Alberta Advantage. You liked her very much last year. And then I had recommended you check out the Octopus Project as well.
Yeah, I don't remember them. But
Project, they're fantastic.
Oh,
and I know Larry was disappointed because the sandwiches didn't make the cut.
Yeah, where's the sandwiches this year?
Well, they didn't have a new record this year. What can I say?
The sandwiches. Now, Larry, do you have we have one more clip from Gas?
We got one more from Gas. And speaking of Brandon saying he doesn't want to shun a band just because they doesn't want to put more than one song on. Making their first appearance here on the Gas side of things, the Spinto Band. Name of the song here. Keep Them Alive, Mike Dell. Keep Them Alive.
All right.
I wanted to know if I could scare you first. If I could scare you first, then I wouldn't have tried to get up the nerve to open the closet door to reach up and then find the bullets to this gun. To find the bullets to this gun.
What the hell is going on there?
Yeah, what is going on there, Brandon?
It's very fun. It's got, listen, again.
It's a fun song about putting bullets in a gun.
If I say Elephant 6 to you, or Athens, it means nothing. But I'm telling you, they've got this whole Elephant 6 out. They're a very good band. They are. They're a good band. I want to say they're a Philly band, even if I'm not mistaken.
See, just last night, Larry, I was talking to our buddy Michigan Frank, and he was telling me a story. He just traveled down to Florida, and he was telling me about his experiences with the TSA and how you have to opt out from the metal, whatever, the X-ray machines or whatever. If you don't want to go through them, you have to say opt out, and then they take you to a different. Yeah, they take you to a different area. And it came to mind that within like 5 seconds of that song starting, I would have said opt out. and I just wanted to get out of there.
It sounds like it reminds me of like a 40s TV commercial or so. No, obviously not TV, but
it's very
like
fun. It's fun. Like, what's wrong with fun? What's wrong with music that's fun?
But I mean, honestly, you don't like get in the car and put this on and like. Where do you find that?
As soon as I heard a song like that, like, I was excited. I'm like, this is interesting and it's fun. Like, I like things that are catchy and like, you know, like to me that's fun. That's fun music. I enjoy that.
All right, Mike. Mike Dell. Moving on to break.
Well, wait a minute. Do you want to run through some of the other bands on Gas? Just go through the titles and the tracks, so we can.
All right, I'll just run them off real quick. First band, AU, Epic. King Tough, Anthem is the second song. We mentioned the Men. Mind Spiders with You Are Dead. Japan Droids. Swearin'.
Swearing. We'll get to swearing in a bit, because I know Brandon's going to want to talk about swearing.
I did. Favorite record of the year, Swearing. Self-titled release.
When we get to the end of things, we'll talk swearing. All right,
All right, that's fine.
Royal Headache, Never Awake. Pause, Bloodline is the pause in all caps. So, Titus Andronicus with Ecce Homo. Is that Ecce?
I don't know how to pronounce it. It must be Latin. I don't know.
ECCE.
Yeah, it must be Latin.
Eternal Summers, Wonder, The Babies, Moonlight Mile.
The Babies.
The Babies. Lacera, is that how you, Lacera? Is it Sura? How do you say that?
Lacera, I think, or Lacera.
There you go, Lacera.
Oh, is that the good-looking lady I'm supposed to look at?
Yeah, I'm telling you, you would like her.
How do I spell this?
In My Brown Eye, that's the name of that CD, or song. We played the Spintos. Fang Island, Asunder is the name of the song. Whir, with 2 R's. Home is Where My Head Is. Islands, at number 19, with Never Go Solo. Guided by Voices, who Brandon loves. He talks about them all the time. We make love to them. Class Clown Spots a UFO is the name of the title song there. The Mountain Goats.
Hey, they were there last year, the Mountain Goats.
They're very good.
That's right. Hey, Mike Dell, I think you would like Guided by Voices. I'm telling you right now. But anyway.
You know who used to listen to Guided by Voices? Was our buddy Todd Teacher, Captain Justice, who's been on the show.
They're great.
They're
truly great. It's one of my favorite all-time bands.
Yeah. A couple more. Winter Sleep, In Came the Flood, Sleigh Bells. I've actually heard of this band. Born to Lose. And then rounding out the Gas CD, Dan Deacon with USA. Is it USA 1? I is a monster.
Yeah, it's a suite. It's 4 tracks on that record called USA, and part 1 is called As a Monster.
Oh, okay.
I
got you.
Cycle
Part
kind
1.
Of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I got you. All right, so now we're moving on to the break side of things, Mike Dell, slowing things down. And my first selection of it here is it's a little song called Dandelions by a guy named Don Gibson.
I knew for sure this would be one of the two.
Now, why did you know for sure?
Because I knew you would hate it, and I'll tell you right now, before you play it, this guy, I think, is from York, PA. He used to be in some weird punk metal band. I don't know the name of the band. I'm not sure. But I'll tell you right now, if you listen to this and don't think, man, he's doing essentially some, like, weird Johnny Cash type thing, but it's delightful. The record is weird as fuck, and I really like it.
Well, you said York, PA. Larry, is that where my buddy Miles Watson's from, York, PA?
I don't even know. That's where
Live?
Yeah,
Live.
Live. Yeah, we talked to him about Live. Yeah.
Live is terrible. Go ahead.
Well, Miles was on the show. He's talking about, he used to be at bars where Live used to be hanging out with those guys. So, yeah, he may know this kid, too. I
bet Larry was like, I've got all their records.
All their records tattooed on my ass. That's what I got. All right, so anyway, Don Gibson.
Are you throwing copper on your butt?
Yes. I got 2 words for this song. How do. Here we go.
How do.
All right, that's already too loud. Let me kick it down.
It's called Dandelions, by the way, not how do. Thank you.
No, it's how do. All right, here we go.
Your mind, if you're coming.
absolutely love it.
It's like new age country music.
It's so good. It's so, what, I mean, seriously, I don't care. Is it weird? Sure it is. It's so good. I love it. I'm crazy about it.
But the thing is like when like the guy from Crash Test Dummies sang like that, everybody mocked him.
Yeah, but also a couple of things. Look at how affected that guy was. This is this guy's actual voice. Number one, that guy was singing like a dick. Number two, the music wasn't as good. Now, like this. I'm telling you, if you listen to that song in the context of this record, it's incredible. Like, this record is so fucking weird. It's called All Hell, by the way. It's very good. Crash Test Dummies, please.
I gotta tell you.
By the way, you know what? I bet you love Crash Test.
God Shuffled His Feet is a fantastic CD.
Once there was a girl called up
Mike, are you back?
Larry was fucking a guy.
My phone cut out. I missed the whole audio. I missed the whole track.
Why?
I think that's
what happened?
Good.
I heard you say hello, and I was like, hello?
My phone cut out. I couldn't hear anything.
Oh, you blew it. You missed a good
lucky.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, Brandon. I wanted to get Dusted,
yeah.
but it was on some weird site. I didn't know how to transfer that to an MP3.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I knew you wouldn't like that one either, but that's all right.
It wasn't. I couldn't find it on YouTube. Why isn't that song on YouTube?
I think it is on YouTube. It's on my blog. I think it's there.
Oh, I couldn't find it. So
yeah, it's all right. Don't you worry. Maybe it was hard to find too because the band is Dusted. Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, the band is Dusted. The song is Dusted, and it's on a record called Total Dust. So maybe it was just a little confusing.
Yeah, perhaps. But next up I got the Avett Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you love these guys.
Avett Brothers. Yeah, they've been on the mixes before. We've discussed them.
Yeah.
Now, listen, Mike Dell. While you're listening to this, just keep in mind, Taco from the League. Taco from the League.
Taco from the League. All right.
Yeah. I have no idea what that means. But okay.
You ever watch The League on FX?
Nope, not a fan.
Oh, never mind.
That's a great show.
All it'll take is just one moment, and you can say goodbye to how we had it planned. Fear like a habit, run like a rabbit, out and away, through the screen door to the and I wanna love you and more. I wanna find you and more. Where do you?
There you go.
No, all right. I thought my phone cut out.
Okay, let me just say this really quickly. You don't get enough of a feel for that song by cutting it off there. Like
I didn't cut it off.
You're missing the whole chorus.
I hear what you're saying. I mean, not that
it's
that's
got
a
nice.
bad
It's
song.
got nice changes in it. Like it really does. It's a really nice song.
I think more than anything, I think the video is what creeped me out to this song.
The video sucks. I agree with you. The video for that is creepy as shit, and they all look like they should be like rubbing each other's balls or something. It's really fucked up. No, I agree with you on that.
They look like a homeschooled version of like Mumford and Sons.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'll say this, though. In all fairness, though, Avett Brothers have been doing this before Mumford and Sons. Those guys, Mumford and Sons, are dicks. These guys at least have been doing it for a while, but then, when you watch it, you're like, oh, it's just cheap Mumford and Sons. Not really. Mumford and Sons, are like cheap Avett Brothers. Those guys are fucking assholes.
Are these Avett Brothers actually brothers, or is that just the band name?
You know what? I think they might be. I think it's Scott Avett and I don't know the other dude's name, but yeah. But again, they really have been doing this for a while. So, but that video, I agree, is fucking lame as shit.
It is. Oh, it is weird.
Well, what's going on in the video that's so weird?
They're all just sitting around playing their instruments. They look like bunch of fucking hillbilly assholes.
Yeah, they're all kind of sitting in a circle, all gaily looking at each other. It's fun. Yeah.
Well,
at the beginning there, for the first 5 seconds, I was very excited. I thought Kermit the Frog was going to start singing. And then when he didn't show up, I kind of lost interest.
Someday you'll find it.
That's right.
Next up on the list, I mentioned him earlier, but Spinto Band comes back again on the slow side of things with Cookie Falls.
Cookie Falls. Popped out.
Knock on the door, call out a name, folding your arms together. Remember, the more knock that you make, the more you get paid. Watching the birds, counting the wind, without adding up a feather. Wait for the word to come through the string and take me away.
Back.
All right. First of all, again,
They're fun,
again, if
right?
you know and/or like Elephant Six type shit, you'd appreciate that. And second of all, you're cutting these songs off before they get into like the, it's unfair.
I
You're
can't
not
play
giving
the whole
them
song.
due. Oh, then don't play it because, like I'm telling you, like, they have great changes in them, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, I'm just going to play the part that makes it sound like gay.
But isn't it like a good book? You should be able to read any 10 pages and know it's a good book. You shouldn't have to say, oh well, yeah, it's a great book except for the first 12 chapters. Then it's not a great book.
Yeah, but 15 seconds of 3.5
2 minutes
song
long
that's got a lot of changes isn't really fair. You're not getting into all the good stuff.
Well, part of the whole
context.
Part of the whole thing. It's supposed to be out of context. Part of this whole thing. Part of the the payment you make to us is we get to bust your balls about it, especially me.
I don't care for this.
All right. Here we go. Next song up, Mike Dell. This, by far and away, the worst of the bunch on either one of the CDs.
Wow. Now, Brandon, would you care to guess what it is?
You're saying the worst of the bunch?
Yeah, of all 50 songs or whatever you have, this was the worst one I listened to.
Because I thought for sure you were going to pick Don Gibson as the worst. Worst of the bunch. No, I'm not sure. Go for it. I don't know.
The name of the band, AU, or Gold. I don't know if they're called Gold.
Oh, please, this song's great.
Oh, my God.
Huh.
The name of the song is called Get Alive. It reminds me of, if they had to put it into a category, it'd be like polka electronica mixed with the theme song of Family Feud.
The same thing. You're not going to play that's what you're going to play 10 seconds of horseshit. All right, let's do it.
I got 50 seconds of horseshit. Here we go.
All right, let's do it. Fine.
50 seconds.
Time to play the feud.
Well, let me just say, I'm just thankful that Lurch from the Addams Family has a band. So I can always...
Brandon, it sounds like Alexander Ovechkin or something.
It's not so good.
Did you play
Brandon,
it or what?
defend yourself.
Did you play it?
Yeah, we played it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got...
You rang? Yeah.
Let me know if you play it, because it's a great song.
All right. So, what would you like to tell us about AU or Gold or whatever their name
They're
is?
really good. That record, I'm telling you, it's from an album called Both Lights. It's really good. I know that might sound like some weird operatic bullshit, but again, it's really hard. And I always say this, when you listen to songs number one on a mix, first of all, it's hard to hear out of context, but the whole point of like a mix is like to hear one track after the next and to hear how they work against each other. When we're playing, a minute from a song out of, you can't tell.
But do you think possibly listening to the whole album at a time, and maybe all these other songs are so awful that you come to this one and you're like, oh, this isn't bad. It makes it seem better than the other ones.
Completely untrue. You don't know how many songs I had to cut, which is
But you don't know how the context of the album may influence the decision on this song.
That's a fair point, but again, I've listened to these albums several times. I know what songs I like, and I can say, yeah, you know what, here's the standout track. So I'm telling you, the song is great. You may not like it. I can understand.
And what is the official name of the band? AU or Gold? Or
AU, capital A, capital U.
Oh.
Gold. Gold, motherfucker. Well, sort of. Because I guess Gold is big A, little U, right?
Little U, yeah. So if it's two capitals, then it's just AU, Larry. Come on.
Oh, I didn't know.
Whatever. Maybe it's Auburn University.
I'm sorry, I don't study the Big Bang Theory and stuff.
Yeah. All right. So that's the last audio clip you got?
No, I got one more. I missed one.
One more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This one's called Honey Joy. Honey Joy.
Because I have a lot of questions.
Oh, Royal Headache. Yeah.
Yeah.
This record.
Royal Headache is the band. Yeah. Honey Joy. Hey, Aaron Thompson, by the way, says he knew 14 of the 25 bands on the first.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
25. Yeah.
I think he's
good for him.
Let's see if he knows Honey Joy. This is probably the
Honey
second
Joy,
one.
Honey Joy. I'll just sing it for you. That's fine. That's all good. I'll just sing it. It's fine.
Now, Larry, let me ask you this. How would you feel about that song if we just change it to Almond Joy?
That would be awesome.
Almond Joy, in a candy bar. See, I can make fun of my music. I don't care. It's a great song, and the record's great. I don't care.
So, yeah, that's. Are we going to run through the second?
Yeah, run through the other bands on the break.
Okay, off the break, going in order. The Men were back again with Country Song. Don Gibson, we talked about. Dusted. I don't know if you were here for that, Mike, though. Were you here for the Dusted discussion?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Because Dusted was, I wanted that song badly, but
you couldn't find it.
Yeah, I couldn't get it. That song.
I knew you'd hate it. That's fine.
Damien, is it Gerardo? Gerardo, there you go.
Gerardo?
So on Nevada.
Gerardo.
Jurado. Gerardo.
What was that song, remember, from the early 90s Gerardo had? What was that guy?
That's Gerardo. That's Rico Suave.
Rico Suave.
That's a good song there. Not like
why don't you have Rico Suave on here?
It's on my mix. It's on my best of 1992 mix.
All right. Angel Olsen, The Waiting. There's that La Sura, or however he wants to pronounce it.
La Sura, whatever.
La Sura. There you go.
Yes, spell it L-A.
L-A space S-E-R-A. Yeah, La Sura.
All right.
Okay, I can't.
As soon as my internet's working, I'm all over that. So.
The Babies are back again with Mess Me Around. The Babies. Swearin' with Kenosha. They're back. Pause is back with Sore Tummy. I got sore tummy. Times New Viking. Middle Class Drags is the name of the song. That's number 13. Mountain Goats. Amy, a.k.a. Spent Gladiator 1.
That song, by the way, oddly enough, is about Amy Winehouse, I believe.
Ooh.
Which is weird. I know. I'm not an Amy Winehouse fan, but...
No. Yeah. Number 15, Divine Fits. Shivers is the name of the song. Winter Sleep is back again with Rapture. Guided by Voices, Brandon's favorite favorite band. Waving at Airplanes is the name of the song. Islands, This Is Not a Song. Heartless Bastards with Marathon. Screaming Females, It's Nice. And the last song is Dan Deacon's back with USA Part 3, Rail.
I missed the first two parts. So Larry, now, did you encounter any songs you liked on this?
I mean, there were some songs that were, not necessarily something I'm going to go download, but I wasn't, they weren't bad enough for me to cut up.
Oh, so you intentionally cut up songs you hated.
Your point there was to, like, pick songs that you hated, right?
Yeah, see, that's not, you should get a broad mix of songs you like, some you hate, try and mix it up.
Well, there was nothing I would say I liked.
So no single track stands out like that?
It can't be 50 Smash Mouth tracks. I mean, first of all,
he went from Hootie to Smash Mouth now, so you're going to get the under on Hootie with Smash Mouth.
I don't even get the Smash Mouth, but whatever.
Because you love them. Like, seriously, every email I get from you is like, by the way, have you checked out, like, their cover of this other Monkey song? By the way, have you checked out this video for that thing where they walk on the sun? By the way, there's some other shitty band you like, something about, what the fuck? I don't know. It was some band from last year you kept mentioning where you sent me. Oh, it was something with
the Kicks. Or the Kicks, right?
Yeah, the what was it? It was something awful. It was not the Kicks. It was like 3 words or something. Some other terrible band.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
What was that song about I'm the Kicks and I want to get my gun or whatever?
Oh, Foster the People.
Yeah.
Foster the People? What is that?
I don't know. That's that band that sings all the kids better run from my gun and faster than my bullets. That song, I don't know. That song's terrible. I don't like it. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you liked that. All right.
No, it's fucking awful.
Larry, what are you? Let me ask you real quick. What's your favorite song from 2012? Or favorite band? Or favorite record?
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't buy records anymore.
Okay, hey, you know what? Glass Houses, my friend. Glass Houses.
Well, Brandon,
I mean Billy Joel's Glass Houses. I'm sure you listened to it several times.
I think you did banner work, but Brandon, I know you want to talk about swearing because I saw on your blog earlier that you have that as your favorite album of the year. So, what should we know about Swearing? Is this their first album, and who's in the band?
You know what? I could be mistaken. They're a 4-piece band, I guess, and 2 of the members are from Brooklyn, 2 are from Philadelphia, and the lead singer is this chick who actually has a twin sister. They had other bands. One was called P.S. Eliot, which is kind of nice. I like that. That's a literary reference. Another one was called, like, Hakawachi or something like that. I think it was just like a solo project she did. But I don't know. I was crazy about that Swearing record. I just thought it was super catchy. It was like a Built to Still and Superchunk from like the 90s. Very good. Loved it. So Larry, that's why you might like it. It's like a 90s, sort of indie rock, whatever.
Yeah, as soon as the internet's working, I'll check out some of the stuff tonight. So, Larry, but you heard Swearing. What do you remember Swearing at all?
No, I'm not quite sure, but I can tell you this much. Jennifer Lawrence is on my television right now, so don't bother me.
Oh.
Yeah. She's on the cover of, I think, Vanity Fair this year, or
she's on the cover
Weekly?
of everything right now. I'll tell you what.
I'd like to cover her.
Attractive girl.
She's only 22.
She's what?
22 years old.
I think she's a little older, isn't she? 22,
no.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You know what? It might go a little creepy that you know her age.
Yeah. Well, I just heard that fact discussed yesterday.
Well, you know why it's creepy? Because you've told us several times your internet is down. So why do you know that?
Wait, why is that creepy?
Well, you shouldn't just know that offhand. Like,
but no,
that's
I heard someone
weird.
discussing it yesterday. That's why I was able to. I didn't hear it on the internet. I heard it
when your internet was working, right? Huh.
Yes.
Well, a little weird, Mike. Though. A little weird.
All right.
Hey, no. But in all fairness, that means she's legal, and I'll tell you what, she is.
Yeah.
She's a very attractive young lady.
Yeah. Southern Brandon,
yes.
Our buddy Aaron Thompson, he says his favorite hipster album this year. Maybe see if you know it. Tame Impala, Lonerism.
Yeah, I am not. Tell Aaron Thompson, I'm not a fan of Tame Impala. I'm not. I've tried listening to them. I've listened. They put out a record, I want to say, in 2011 as well. And I tried, or 2010. I tried listening to. Not a fan. I listened to it several times. I just couldn't get into it. But I know several critics really enjoy the record. I just didn't care for it. The one, and Aaron Thompson, if you're listening, and again, it's on the blog, the most overrated record of this year, the new Cat Power record. Ugh, what a fucking turd. Really.
Cat Power, it's about cat empowerment. I will love it.
Exactly.
Is that the girl that used to go out with Giovanni Ribisi guy?
No, I don't think so. Cat Power used to date Bill Callahan, who's the lead singer of Smog, who, by the way, Mike Dell, that's the guy you liked last year who was singing that Drover song. If you remember, that was the first song on the one record. You said how much you liked it, and you couldn't get an audio track or cut off or something.
Huh, I don't know. I think we lost Joe.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Go on.
I've had enough. Anyway.
But,
well, listen, when he comes back, I'll tell you what, I got to go. This is ridiculous. This is way too long. It really is.
Right,
it's too long.
Well, we appreciate you coming on, and you were a good sport about it, Brandon. So, I mean...
No. I appreciate you cutting up the songs. And look, listen, you know what? There's so much animosity. You and I, we butt heads on these songs, and you know what? I enjoy it, though. It's fun. Because you know what it proves? I have taste, and you're terrible. And that's fine. That's fine.
I am terrible. I'm the worst.
By the way, let me ask you this, by the way, seriously. When are you getting that ring?
I'm not.
Why? Why are you so opposed to it? Why?
Who cares? I just don't want to.
You're so miserable. Don't you think it'd make you happy? Like, don't you think it would make her happy?
No. What would the difference be?
Does she not want to be married? Does she not want to be Mrs. Larry?
Wait, hold on. Mike Dell, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I was talking. Apparently, you guys couldn't hear me.
No, you were gone.
Okay, well, listen, I'm just asking Larry right now. Mike Dell, you can chime in on this. I said, don't you think Nikki wants to be Mrs. Larry?
Well, but she doesn't want to be married again, right?
Why?
No, she does.
Oh, she does.
Listen, I'm getting marriage advice from two divorced guys.
Exactly.
I'm just asking you.
We've been through the wars. You understand?
Yeah. Now, what, you want me to feel the pain, too?
But again, you've been together, what, like 13 years, right?
12.
Okay, so what's the, and I know you're going to say, okay, so what's the difference if we're not married? But I'm saying, why not get married? Like,
we've been through this. We've been through this many times. Larry thinks that, well, we're married. We've been together this long anyway. We live together and everything. So what's the difference if we get married? And I always tell him there is a difference.
Why?
There is a difference. And Larry, you're not a dirty hippie. You're not squatting, for Christ's sake. Like, why do you get a fucking ring and make an honest woman out of her?
And my point is, if there is no difference, then why don't you just do it?
That's right. That's exactly right.
Why not make it?
But you obviously know there's a difference where you
and
just
this
do
is,
it.
And this is not to poke fun, Larry, but I think you're sort of, if I'm not mistaken, estranged from your father, perhaps. I don't know. I think there's some weird family connection. But what about her? Does her family not want to see her married?
I don't know. It never really comes up.
What are you talking about? Dude, you've been together this long. How do you not know?
I don't know.
How do you not know what about her family or what they like? You know what? Here's what you should do. Break up with her.
No.
Call it off. No, because you know what? What's the difference, right? Whether you're married, not married, who cares? Break up. Call it off. Go find yourself a nice man. Go down to Forbes Avenue, down by Pitt, and go down to the O, get a nice thing of fries, and get fucked in the ass.
That's a horrible advice, and I wouldn't recommend you follow that, Larry. I don't take that advice.
Like 5 minutes ago.
What?
I'm just saying, if it doesn't matter, then go do that.
All right. Yeah, I'll look into it.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Larry's never going to take our advice. But so Brandon, any final closing comments about the music of 2012? Or did you do that with Larry?
No, that's something to say about Larry getting fucked in the ass.
Yeah, that's good enough. Then. Yeah,
that's fine.
Try this weekend.
No, that's it. And again, I genuinely thank you both for taking the time to do this.
No, thank you for doing it and for putting up with us making fun of the songs. And
that's fine. I know it's good.
Where can the kids hear the music? At Judy Bloom on the Twitter.
Oh, you can go. Well, if you want to hear the music, go to Cousin Brandon's Mr. Hipster blog at whatever WordPress.cousinbrandon.com. I think.
CousinBrandon.wordpress.com.
Thank you. I don't even know the own address. Thank you. And then go to JEWDYBLUME. That's the Twitter. Judy Bloom.
Judy Bloom.
And I'm also on the Facebook. You can find me there too. Yeah. So whatever.
Oh.
And by the way, I have a stand-up show this weekend, by the way.
You have a stand-up gig this weekend. Is that what you said?
That's right.
What? You're not funny.
I don't. It just seems that every fucking person, if you're on Twitter, like, oh, by the way, I'm doing stand-up, shut up. Enough.
Good Lord. That one bombed.
I get it. You're very funny.
Larry, you had something else you were saying there, Larry?
I said, does anybody else want to punch Pink in the face?
Why?
I hate her.
What did she ever do to you?
She's a man voice. Pink?
Oh, yeah, he's a dick. Seriously. I don't care about that dude at all.
There's no doubt about that. You're right.
Seriously, Pink is, like, again, when I say to you about Andy McDowell being handsome, Pink is handsome.
Oh.
Like that,
Pink?
like, I'm sorry. Like, that's the whole thing with her. It's like, she tries to emote sexuality, but then you look at her, you're like, you're such a dude. You're such a dude. Like, seriously. Like, her dick is bigger than mine, and, like, whatever. It's disgusting.
Well, it's nice you and Larry can find common ground on Pink. That, you know, you have conflict in the marriage.
Pink should be her name.
All right, well, Brandon, thanks so much again. And we got a questionnaire to look forward to. You're going to put that together, and then top 11 short stories.
Yeah, and by the way, please encourage the listeners on the message board or whatever. Please send me questions. Let's do this. Let's make this happen.
Oh God, Dell's gone again. What the fuck is wrong?
I can't stand it. You know what? You know who else was gone? Bye.
Thanks, Brandon. There goes cousin Brandon. He's drunk, so he's got to go pass out somewhere in the corner. Mike Dell's phone, I don't know if he's on a go phone or what the hell he's doing tonight, but he's having technical difficulties. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to wait till I see him on the message board, and then I'm going to just say, pass the gin, Governor, and then I'll start playing the music, and then he'll get all panicky and shit because he wants to talk about the NHL. God forbid we didn't talk about the goddamn National Hockey League. Forget it. Oh, the lockout's over, Larry. That's all. The lockout's over. Last week, he's like, I could care less if hockey comes back or not. Now he's like a kid on Christmas. Lockout's over, Larry. We got to talk hockey. Lockout's over, Larry. Nobody cares. Nobody cares at all. Like, I don't know. It seems like even the players are kind of like, all right. Like, there's talk that Kovalchuk wants to just stay over in Russia. It's like, I'll just stay here. I don't really care either. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, doing the show by yourself is rough. So we'll give him like a minute or two, and then if he don't come back, we'll just end it. I don't care. I'll just sit here quietly. I'm still watching the People's Choice Awards. I don't know why. I've never watched this before, but there's a lot of hot broads on here. So, all right, somebody just won an award. I'll give you the play-by-plays of what's going on. It's the Grey's Anatomy lady. She just won for Best Dramatic TV Show Actress or something like that. I don't know. Never watched it. Still nothing from Dell. Still nothing. Just sit here quietly. Nothing new. Anybody can call in. 646-716-7522. I'll talk to anybody right now. I don't give a shit. Just call in. Doesn't matter. Yeah, she's a good-looking lady, I guess. Mike Dell, if you're listening to the show, why don't you give me a call? We'll talk or something. Shoot the shit, shoot the breeze. Anybody? The Ed? How about this? Let's call Mike Dell. Let's see how that goes. Maybe I'm not on the air. That would be awesome. And then you put you would think I would know his phone number by now, but I don't. All right. Oh, wait, here. Somebody's calling in. Hello?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, who is this?
Aaron Thompson. I was just figuring
Aaron C.
calling.
Thompson on Twitter?
Oh, yeah, that's me.
What's up, man?
Not too much. Not watching the People's Choice Awards, but...
You're not watching it?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the award shows.
They're all terrible. They're all terrible, but... yeah, so obviously you can hear me then, and we're still on the air, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened to myself.
I hope Michael figures out what happened to his phone.
I think he's back. Let's see. Let's see if this is him. Is this you, Mike?
Larry.
Yeah.
Larry.
Yeah.
I had to call on the cell phone.
Yeah, what's going on over there?
It's Comcast being Comcast. You know?
Ay.
Internet.
We got Aaron C. Thompson on the phone.
Aaron C. Thompson said Brandon left.
Brandon left. As soon as you dropped off, he said, I got to get out of here. He hates me, so. Yeah, he didn't
So, Aaron C. Thompson, what are your thoughts on Brandon's music list?
Oh, it's good. I mean, you know, I looked at his blog after he got off the phone or whatever, and it's a very hipster-ish list, but I guess all indie music is considered that way these days.
Yeah, that's true. Now, Mike Dell, you still there? Oh, God. He's gone again? Are you gone on the cell phone?
Hello?
What? Hey.
Yeah, Mike Dell? Oh, good Lord. What are you rubbing sandpaper on the mouthpiece? What the fuck are you doing?
Hey, Larry, hello?
Yeah?
All right, I'm having issues again with the phone, but now my cell phone's working, but I think it's working. So.
What's going on? Does Comcast run your cell phone too?
Yeah. I was trying to put the headset into the cell phone. Yeah.
Oh, okay, because it just sounded like you were buffing the phone or something.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I was riffling with the phone.
Sounded like you were inside a bag of potato chips.
But what I heard was Aaron he thought Brandon's list was okay, right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know half of them, so obviously I can only like, half of the ones I already knew anyways. I thought the ones that you played, the clips of the soft, the one you said sounded like a 40s radio commercial, right on the money. It did sound like that.
Yeah, the Spinto Band. That's their name, the Spintos.
Very uppity, very happy.
Yeah, it's real lame. I understand, like, if, Brandon was out looking for rings today for a union of sorts, but, I don't know. Straight man, listen to that. I don't get it.
Yeah, not my favorite selection from the, I gotta be honest, I don't think any of those songs I like this year.
No. Yeah, go try to find Dusted. Well, if you go over to cousinbrandon.wordpress.com, he's got links to every song. You don't even have to go find them. You just go to that list and you can just click the link and listen to the song. But so go over and listen to Dusted from the band Dusted. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. All right, Aaron C. Thompson, you want me to put you on hold, or are you going to hang up, or?
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, you can put me on hold. But
all right, man. Thanks for helping out. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for calling in.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in when Larry's by himself. Because that sucks, right, Larry? You're stuck on the show by yourself.
It's rough. At Aaron C. Thompson, no P in Thompson. If you want to follow him, he's always got good tweets and stuff. He's always tweeting out. He tweets out like hipster songs, and he's into music as well, Mike. Though, so follow him. He's a good dude. So you think you're all set, or are we able to finish the show, or are we past?
I think so. Yeah. I don't know how much longer my cell phone's going to last. I don't use my cell phone too often, Larry.
Yeah, I'm sure you don't. Is it a flip phone?
It's a crank.
Does
one of
it
those
flip
ones
open?
Our buddy Lance used to have.
Oh yeah.
Calling in the airstrike.
Yeah, like a Vietnam soldier or something. Yeah, it's about 9 feet long.
I was watching America's Game, that great NFL Network show about the football, the Super Bowl. They highlight each year the Super Bowl winners, and they were talking about the 1973 Miami Dolphins. And this one fella, he was saying how, they all had to work separate jobs and stuff. But in 1973, he had a car phone because he was working, he was making deals. And he said back then it took up the whole trunk of your car. Like you opened the trunk and there was a phone, and you had to crank and push a button repeatedly until you could get service.
Wow.
So
that doesn't even sound like worth it. What if you go to the grocery store? Probably won't take that car, I guess.
Yeah, he's a football player. I'm trying to get my phone plugged in because it's got like 1 bar of strength.
Oh my God.
These are the issues you face when you do a fake radio show, Larry. You got to do this sort of stuff.
You never think of maybe charging that up just in case?
No.
Huh. You can't crank
I had to go downstairs to get the phone. It's like, oh, come on.
Yeah, I was wondering where you were at. I was getting ready to just start playing the music and get the hell out of here.
I'm tangled up in the cords. It's a whole mess over here, Larry.
I can imagine you got all 2 feet of that cord, so you're almost with your head against the wall.
Yeah, this is not going well at all. But,
yeah.
Well, what else we got planned for the second hour of the big show, Larry?
You said hockey.
Oh, that's right. The lockout.
Yeah. I already talked about it while you were gone, so I don't know if you want to talk about it again.
But hockey's back, Larry. Are you excited?
No, not really. Now, why are you excited? I brought this up while you were fumbling around with your one-bar cell phone there. Last week, you're like, I don't care if they ever come back. And then this week, you're like, oh, my God.
I'm not excited, but it's good to be back. Kid Crosby again, you know?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Nothing against Crosby or anything, but it's like, how many times you just going to, like, how many times you just going to dick the fans around and stuff?
But then you see Gary Bettman apologize today.
Yeah. Sean Leahy tweeted that out. I saw that.
It makes it all better, Gary. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I feel so.
And he apologized to the players, the owners, and then the fans last. So
yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't thank the owners first.
No, I'm having other issues here with my phone, Larry.
All right. Well, pass the gin, Governor.
Hey, cause I plugged it in, and it's still saying it's not charging. All right. I think it's working now.
Yeah.
Good. But the one thing I want to say about the lockout is I'm tired of some guy in the Hockey News wrote an article about a week ago saying how, this proves that Donald Fehr is a genius. And I was like, what? And his theory was, well, he knew to hold on, and the owners would come back with a better deal. Well, of course the owners would come back. But if you're a genius, you know what you do? You settle this before the season starts. That's what a genius does. You settle it a year ago. You don't wait until January to actually start negotiating, and you let every one of your clients lose millions of dollars. That's not what a genius does. And I got news for you. The players got crushed in this thing. They gave up 57% of the revenues. Now it's a 50-50 split now. They got crushed. They got contract terms. They got nothing. They got, I guess, a little bit more in the pensions or something. But the owners won this going away, as they always do. Why? Because they're the owners. They have all the leverage. What are the players going to do? Start their own leagues? Have fun. None of these owners depend on these teams for their financial security. They all are. These are hobbies for them. You know, no one says, I make my money with the Penguins. No, it's just something you do for fun. The players depend on their paychecks. They're never going to win in a labor negotiation. That's why you negotiate early and get it done quickly before stuff gets crazy.
Yeah.
But Donald Fehr is not a genius. He's a dick. He screwed up everything. And same with Gary Bettman. Don't say these guys are, he's so smart. No. I mean, of course the owner's first proposal was ridiculous. But that's what negotiations is. That's what the process is all about. You start ridiculous and you get, to the middle, like Pawn Stars, Larry. Rick doesn't come out and say, hey, I'll give you $1,000 for that. No, he says, I'll give you $25. You want to take it?
Yeah.
And just like in Pawn Stars, the whole thing should be over in 30 seconds. But no, we had to last, 100, how many days was it, 155? Or, I don't know.
I have no idea. Yeah. But I heard on the radio on the way home, like, Kovalchuk, he's thinking about staying.
Yeah, he's over in the KHL, and what does that say about Kovalchuk? He's thinking about staying. Now, I know Lubomir Vesnovsky's saying he's going to stay in Russia, too, and that's understandable because, he plays with the Islanders. So
yeah.
He got traded to the Islanders. He didn't want to go. He tried to get that trade voided, and then the arbitrator said no, and that was before the lockout happened, so people forgot about it. But now he says, he tells the press, he says, that has nothing to do about playing for the Islanders. I just really like it over here. I'm going to stay here. No, it has everything to do with the Islanders. Don't you worry. But the NHL has an agreement with the KHL, Larry. And as part of the agreement, if you're under an NHL contract, you can't play in the KHL. So that affects both Kovalchuk and Vesnovsky, so we'll see what happens here. But legally, they should have to be forced to come back. But
they can't make them come back.
But they can't play in the KHL, though, by the terms of the agreement. So
yes,
we'll see.
Yeah. Well, what's that say? Like when not that Kovalchuk's like the greatest player ever, but he's one of the better players in the league. Nowadays. What's that say?
He's
when
New Jersey's best player now that Parisi's gone. He's their only offensive force.
Where'd he go?
Jersey.
Minnesota?
He went to Minnesota with Ryan Suter.
Yeah.
Because he decided, I never want to win a Stanley Cup, so I'm going to go to Minnesota.
Yeah, well, that's good. Well, he could have stayed in New Jersey.
Yeah, or we could have signed in Pittsburgh and won some Stanley Cups, but don't worry about it.
Well, I'm saying, if he didn't want to win the Cup, I mean, the Devils seem to be going that way. What?
Especially if Kovalchuk doesn't come back.
What's this Sutter kid we got? Is it Sutter or Suter?
Brandon Sutter.
Sutter. Now, is he related to the Sutter family of hockey players?
Yes, he is.
Who's he the son of?
Yeah, it's a good question. I can't remember who he's the son of, but he's one of them Sutters kids.
No, no, isn't
Six
don't
Sutter
the
brothers.
Sutters? Don't some of them coach and stuff?
Yeah. Daryl won the Stanley Cup last year at the Kings.
I told you.
Yeah.
See?
And I was in an elevator with Daryl Sutter in Hartford, Connecticut in 1994 at the draft.
Did you say anything to him?
No, we were already in there, and he walked in and he said something. He said, going up.
Who farted?
I think. And the way he said it was pretty funny. He's like, I don't know. But yeah, he seemed like a nice guy.
What did he say?
Something like going up or something. I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, that's hilarious in an elevator.
Yeah. The timing of it, it's all about timing in comedy, Larry, and the timing of it was very funny.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. So yeah, from what I understand, Penguins' first game next Saturday, 3 p.m. Philadelphia Flyers.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting seeing how the season starts. I don't even know if they have the schedule finalized yet. It's still, I don't even know if they're playing 48, 50, 52, what they're doing.
I'm not sure.
But it's going to be interesting because you've got to get off to a quick start. And I think the Penguins will be better positioned than most teams just because they have had a lot of players skating together with Crosby and stuff. And Malkin's been, tearing it up in the KHL, so he should be ready to go. So I think the Pens should get off to a hot start. But these other teams will have new coaches, like Washington. They're bringing in Adam Oates as a new head coach. And even a team like Minnesota, sure, they add Parisi and Suter, but that's a lot of new faces and new chemistry you got to get. Any slow start this season could be devastating. You can't start 0-5 and expect to make the playoffs. You got to get out of the gate quick.
There's going to be a lot of injuries this year.
I don't know. We'll see.
Groin pulls,
It should make for exciting games, though. I'm looking forward to it because every game will be meaningful.
A lot of groins. It's the year of the groins.
Yeah, a lot of groins.
Hey, I noticed Irv's on hold. He's been here for 10 minutes. I didn't even see him.
Irv?
Yeah.
The hell, yeah. Put on Irv.
All right, hold on. Irv!
Hey, Uncle Larry. Hey, number 19. I was just listening into the show and was interested in hockey talk.
Wow, I find it hard to believe, Irv. I didn't know you were a hockey fan.
I'm not a big hockey fan, but I'm glad the lockout's over. Sorry, Larry, I know you're not glad the lockout's over, but it's riveting.
I smell a poop butt, Irv.
What?
Yeah. I smell a poop butt. Yeah. Irv knows what I'm talking about. If you would listen to our show, Mike, though, you would know.
You give out that's your little weekly award for the guy who, not so good, right?
Yeah, the jerk. The jerk list.
The jerk. So who would be the jerk in this case?
Gary Bettman.
Oh, Gary Bettman. All right.
It's always Bettman. It's been Bettman like 3 weeks in a row.
Do you follow one team in particular? Did you get on you're out in Vegas, did you get on the Kings bandwagon, or do you like the Coyotes? Or?
I'm not a lover of a particular team. I enjoy good hockey, and I like going to the games as opposed to watching them on television. So I go to a few minor league games here, but I do keep up with I'm not a big hockey fan. I love the hitting, but I'm familiar with the Sutter guy, of course, Kid Crosby, Kovalchuk. But besides that, I'm not really deep into hockey, but I do like the speed and the hitting.
Yeah, speed and hitting.
Yeah. Now, Irv, you weren't calling in. You were just listening in.
I was just listening into the show. I tried to find the LCS Hockey Show live on Blog Talk. Unfortunately, I can't do it. I don't know if it's operator error on my part or, as you guys say, Blog Talk being Blog Talk.
Yeah, Blog Talk being Blog Talk. The guy told me today he was trying to link to a show, to our page, and for some reason some show about Mexico was coming up all the time.
Yeah, said it was in Spanish.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys speak Spanish?
No.
I took it for 3 years in high school, so no, I don't speak it at all. But hey, the Ed's here.
Yeah, let's see what the Ed's doing.
The Ed, I want to talk to Irv. This will be good.
Ed!
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Huh?
What's up?
What's up? It's the hockey kids. Well, what's going on, Ed?
Oh, nothing, man. Just sitting here. I found out I got gonorrhea, so I'm not too happy.
Again? Wow.
No, it's the first time.
The first time in 2013.
Yeah.
I had AIDS twice. I had AIDS twice a couple of years back. But I got rid of that, but now I got gonorrhea.
That's unfortunate. Hey, Irv's here.
His sister's the one that gave me the gonorrhea.
Oh, no, that's not. No, you're just doing a bit.
No,
You're saying.
we started off 2013 so great on my show the other day. No insults, no nothing, and of course the Ed can't have a Cal Ripken streak of not insulting security guy Irv.
I didn't say nothing bad about you. I'm talking about your whole sister.
That's a fair point. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I can't even move from this position on my bed.
Because of the gonorrhea.
Yeah. It's infiltrated my system.
Well, so what kind of symptoms do you have, the Ed?
Yeah, I got this green pus coming out of my wiener.
All right.
That could be bad.
That can't be pleasant. Yeah, I don't.
They told me to drink like 4 gallons of orange juice and I'll be all right.
I was hoping he'd give us like a creamer kind of thing, Larry, like acting out the symptoms of gonorrhea.
Yeah.
But no, he
it
just
was
went right to the green pus.
It was coming out of my ear. That was the first symptom.
Yeah. That's odd.
That sounds ridiculous.
Yeah. Now, what's been going on with you, buddy? You been working any security for UFC and stuff?
No, this has been a pretty slow week for me, unfortunately.
Hey, Irv, that R. Kelly concert you worked at, my buddy EJ was the promoter for that concert.
Is that right?
Yeah, we were sitting down in the tables up front. You see them tables that was up front?
Yeah, I did. In fact, I was up front for probably about 40 minutes relieving some of my security guards up front.
You didn't see me in there?
No, I didn't see it, but it was quite dark in there.
Yeah, I told you shit. I know what's going on. That's VIP tables, baby. That's where I be at all the goddamn time.
Well, you should have came up and said something to me, Ed. You know what I look like.
Hey,
but I didn't see you there. I just saw. I didn't even really see no security there, man. What color dress you had on?
I don't even want.
Oh boy. I was wearing a yellow shirt. And see, this is exactly what I'm talking about, fellas. Number 19, you need to put on your black and white referee shirt.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of referees and Larry and I were talking about. I'm sorry, Ed. Go ahead. What are you saying?
I got gonorrhea.
Yeah. But Larry and I were talking earlier off the air about Raw. We watched Raw this weekend, and I know you like the wrestling. What do you think of CM Punk and The Rock?
I thought that was really good television. I enjoyed it. Unfortunately, they saved it to, for the last part of the show, and I guess they did that to boost ratings to the end and try to get you kind of strung along there. But you got a little bit of insight into the reality of the WWE. That yes, whatever wrestler sells the most T-shirts and merchandise is going to be pushed the way he wants to be pushed. That is very true.
Yeah, they're going back to 2 hours after WrestleMania. They're going back to 2 hours on that.
From what I understand, that is true, that they're going to cut back to a 2-hour show from a 3-hour show.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, The Rock going to be the champ at WrestleMania, and then they're going to go back to the old style where the champ fights every once in a while, and you don't see him every week like you do now.
That's why John Cena won't have the championship. Now, what did you think of that number 19 and Uncle Larry? Did you see it this week? Number 19, I take it you did see it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought Punk did a good job, and he was entertaining. Yeah, but Larry, you thought your hero, The Rock. Larry loves The Rock. He wants to have The Rock's babies. And you thought The Rock was a little corny, Larry, right?
It was kind of corny, yeah. It kind of was like Hogan-esque, where he comes in as the all-American great guy. And I don't know, I don't like Punk either to begin with. I think that guy is a punk. And so,
real
American, fight for the rights of...
But Larry was very upset that The Rock had a shaved head, because apparently you don't find him attractive now, Larry? Is that it? Or?
I mean, I'd have his babies, but probably only like 2 or 3 as opposed to like 4 or 5, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, I think he looks better with hair. I don't know. He just doesn't look right bald. Some guys can't pull off the balls. He's one of them.
Huh.
Kaley Cuoco is looking smoking hot right now. God damn.
Oh, you have to throw in a Kaley Cuoco line just so everyone knows you're not really gay.
You know what The Rock's real name is, don't you?
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson. Yeah.
No, Rock Hudson.
No, I think that's wrong. I'm pretty sure that's wrong.
I gotta get a booing sound effect back on the board.
Yeah. But he's got gonorrhea, so keep that in mind.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, I have one.
Playing it. Hey, you know who I like in the wrestling these days is Daniel Bryan's always good. I like that guy. What's that guy from Switzerland or Cesario? Is that his name? Antonio
Cesaro. Yeah, he put his finishing move on the great Khali. Khali is like almost 300 pounds. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was impressive. But he's just a really good wrestler. And I also like who's the fellow who's the elitist, the real smart guy?
Damien Sandow.
Damien Sandow. He's hilarious, and he's a good in-ring performer too. I like that guy.
I was watching wrestling the other night, and that, what's her name, Tori, is that her name, the good-looking girl, whatever?
Eve Torres?
I don't know what her name was, but she was on the side while her wrestler was fighting, and she was...
I think it was AJ Lee.
Yeah, AJ. And the wrestler's name was My Face, and she kept yelling, "Come on, My Face, come on, My Face."
You made that up. None of that happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
She was screaming.
Yeah.
Then she started pouring milk all over her face.
No, none of that happened again. No, none of it happened.
Yeah, he has gonorrhea.
Yeah, he does have gonorrhea. Well, Irv, what else in wrestling's catching your eye these days? Anything you like that's going on?
Coco, don't leave. Coco.
I'm looking forward to the Royal Rumble match, and hopefully we'll have a great outcome. I would love to see somebody who is a mid-carder like Zack Ryder win the Royal Rumble, even though he's not in the match yet. And there's rumors that he's going to ask for his release if he doesn't get a push, and then possibly go to TNA or even go to Japan and wrestle overseas.
Yeah, I don't like that guy, so whatever. Oh, the thing where he runs and kicks him in the face, that always looks good. You know, that looks legit.
I hope that for the Royal Rumble, the Godfather fights.
The Godfather, well, the new Godfather's Brodus Clay, basically.
Who?
Well, Brodus Clay. He's kind of doing the same gimmick almost.
Yeah,
no.
The same gimmick.
I want to see the. Hey, Irv, check this bull crap out, man. I got this cable company, man, CenturyLink.
Yeah? Don't
get that shit, man. Don't get it. Do you know?
I have them as a phone company, but that's about it.
As a what?
There's the phone company here.
Yeah, well, I bought the cable from their dumbass. They tricked me. And I got the cable from them, and I don't even get CBS Sports Network, so I can't watch UNLV tonight.
That's awful.
I know. I'm about to call these bastards and tell them. Sitting here with gonorrhea, can't watch UNLV.
Yeah, tell them you got the gonorrhea and you want to watch UNLV.
Yeah. Trying.
Do you have cable television, Uncle Larry, and Number 19, or do you guys have satellite?
I have cable. Satellite. Yeah, Larry's got the satellite.
Man, they still got their TV plugged into the wall, man, with a goddamn rabbit ears, probably in Pittsburgh. They ain't got no cable.
And Larry, how do you like the satellite TV?
I'm not a big fan.
Yeah.
I guess it's not worse than the cable, though. The only problem is like the on-demand is terrible. It's not nearly the selection that Comcast offers. I don't even have the on-demand. I had to get that hooked up. I never did. It was like $50.
Do you guys got in Pittsburgh? Do y'all got Redbox where you can get your movies?
Larry loves the Redbox. Go there all the time. I love Redbox.
Out here at the store the other day, I went and the Redbox was there, but right next to it, you could get the pornos, and it was called the Red Box with 3 X's.
It's called the Pink Box.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was going to say.
Should have been, probably. I don't know. Pink box. We got a restaurant out here called the Pink Taco.
Yeah.
Irv, is
it's
that
in
true?
the Hard Rock. Yeah, at the Hard Rock.
Irv.
Yes, that is
okay.
true. He's not lying about that. That is true.
Me and the Pat Knight ate at the Pink Taco.
Sure you did. Hey, Irv, I heard you sent Larry some autographs of Mike Tyson and Chuck Liddell.
Yes, Larry is a great co-host. Anytime I ask anything of the guy, it doesn't matter if I say, Larry, let's do the show, 2 minutes and 30 seconds from now. He'll say, no problem. If I say we got to postpone it for 6 weeks, he says, no problem. So it's just, out of the kindness of my heart, because Larry is such a good guy. Not that you're a bad guy, number 19.
Man, them autographs fake as hell. Them autographs fake as hell, man.
No, you don't have to send me anything, but I think, Ed, why don't you send me some stuff? Like Irv sends Larry, you should be sending me stuff to Ed.
For what?
For all the stuff I do as like your co-host,
You're like you got voted worst co-host. Why would I do something to you one best co-host? Why would I get you nothing? I mean, all you do is talk bad about me and say that I'm stupid and fat and
I used to say you have gonorrhea, and look, now you do. So I guess that's kind of true.
Yeah, you jinxed me on that one. Justin Bieber got a new movie coming out. I'm going to see that.
This will be good. And what's that called, Ian?
Leave It to Bieber.
Yeah, Leave It to Bieber. Why'd you call him tonight? Pressing matters?
Oregon.
Besides the gonorrhea.
Justin Bieber talking about going to play football over at Oregon State, and they're going to be called the Oregon State Beavers.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate on the show, and you guys can put me back on hold. I didn't want to hijack your show. I just wanted to
you're fine, Irv.
Listen in.
All right. We'll let you go, Irv. But, yeah, you're fine. Call anytime. Security guy, Irv. And tell the kids when your show's on, Irv, Fridays.
Yeah, I'm on Fridays, 3 o'clock Pacific time, 6 o'clock on the Eastern Coast. Thank you for letting me plug my show. And, Larry, I guess I'll talk to you in a couple of days. And thanks again, and number 19, as always. Thank you.
You're the best, Irv. Take care.
Thanks, Irv. Love you.
There you go. Security guy, Irv. Larry loves you.
Nice.
Just a fine fella, that Irv.
Irv's the best.
Why don't you like him, Ed? You're always feuding with Irv.
Huh?
He's so positive all the time.
Yeah, he's got a great outlook on life, Irv.
Irv's got it made in the shade.
Yeah.
In the shade?
Me, I'm just pitiful.
Yeah, well, yeah, pretty much.
Irv
what else did you want to talk about tonight, Ed? Anything else on your mind?
No, you said you was going to call, but you never did, so I said,
well, because we were running late and I was having phone issues. It was a mess over here. But,
that stupid iPad, man. Give me that iPad. You don't need it.
But tonight was Cousin Brandon doing his music review show for 2012. And,
Jesus. Are you kidding me? You guys let that guy do that again?
Yeah. Yeah, you love Brandon's music. Now, did you have any favorite songs from 2012?
I bet that's the most pitiful songs ever played.
But did any songs catch your ear this past year, Ian?
Call me maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, I just met you. This is crazy. This is my number. Don't call me maybe. And all the other hoes try to chase me, but they don't go like your mama does.
I think he was making some shit up there.
Huh?
I think you were making up some words there. I think I heard
Billie
the word
Jean.
Billie
Jean was I liked listening to Billie Jean this year. She was more
I don't know if that was a new song, but all right, yeah, Billie Jean.
Oh, it got to be new songs.
Yeah, they came out in 2012.
Oh, I don't even know no songs really came out in 2012.
Neither do I, but Brandon knows like 7,000. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably made by him in his goddamn garage.
That's what I want to know, Mike Dell. What, of the 7 hours of great tunes he has, what didn't make the cut? What wasn't worthy?
We should get Brandon's least favorite songs of the year. Hey, why don't we ever do that?
Because he just play hootie and, you know.
Does he still take pictures of people's license plates?
No.
Yeah, I don't think he does that anymore, does he?
Yeah, I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah.
I figured he blocked me. Oh, Michael Smith blocked me from Twitter.
Nice.
How do you know that? Does it say that when you try to tweet at him or what?
Yeah, Yeah.
I've never been blocked then.
Says you have been blocked by this user.
Numbers never lie, but they sure will steal. Yeah.
And did you see what I kept? Well, I wrote like 15 times that numbers never lie, but Michael Smith do.
And now he runs. He's yellow.
Yeah.
From the
Michael Smith runs. I need to make me another Twitter account. The Ed in Vegas instead of the Ed from Vegas.
Yeah, Ed in Vegas. Yeah. So what about the football yet? Any thoughts on this coming weekend's games?
Yeah, I'm taking the Houston Texans on the money line to beat the Patriots.
Okay.
Now, as pissed off as I am, I mean, I'm so mad. I'm telling you, if this happens, the NFL is rigged. If the Packers and Seahawks both win, the NFL's fixed.
Why?
Because you're saying they want to see that rematch of that controversial game.
Yeah, it's all been fucking masturbated till fucking since that thing happened.
But how could they have fixed that game against Washington? So you're saying they told RG3 to, like, blow out his knee and to walk around?
They were already winning by the time he blew out his knee.
Well, he hurt his knee on the third drive when they were still 14-0, and then it just got progressively worse.
They told Shanahan to keep him in because they didn't want Kirk Cousins. I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you, man. Everybody sees how Adrian Peterson came back. Oh, and he's like superhuman. Yeah. RG3 ain't coming back like that.
Yeah, everyone all day today, because for those who haven't heard, RG3 surgery on his ACL and LCL, reconstructive surgery on his knee, out at least 6 to 8 months. But people are like, well, look, Adrian Peterson did it. He's fine. Well, Adrian Peterson's like a 1 in a million thing. Yeah, just because he did it doesn't mean it's gonna, everyone who ever hurts their knee is going to come back that quick. So.
Yep. Hey, on my Saturday show, I'm going to run down my Baseball Hall of Fame. I got 75 inductees. That's it.
That's a lot.
75 inductees.
Huh?
That's a lot.
Well, he's saying
the whole history of the world?
Yeah, the history of baseball. Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you're going to read 75 names off, that's a long show.
No, it won't be that long if he's reading names. But Ed, why do you do the show Saturday still? But you're not doing your show tomorrow. You did it Monday. Now, why did you do it Monday?
Well, I wanted to do an experiment, and then it got all fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, because every time I do my Thursday show, then fucking Irv steals all my listeners and shit.
Yeah.
On Fridays.
We ain't stealing your listeners.
Oh, shit, don't nobody listen to that goddamn show except
the
Irv's mom.
Ed is obsessed with the Blog Talk ratings, even though the Blog Talk ratings are completely fraudulent and made up.
And then, fucking Saturday nights I do my show, and then these stupid fuckers on the No Name show do a goddamn show, and they fucking take all my listeners. So I said, all right, I'll move my shit to Monday because no one does shit on Tuesday. So I do my show Monday night. I wake up Tuesday morning to Twitter out everything, and I click on it. It's got me on some other fucking show, and I go, what the hell is this, man? I hear some fucking girl on there talking. And then finally I hear her say Sarah Peters. I'm like, how the fuck did Sarah get a goddamn show? What happened here? Now, her fucking, she got all the goddamn ratings and shit. I'm like, man, you remember that episode with Seinfeld when he was killing, and that other motherfucker was getting all this, with that fucking jackass. Yeah, ban you. Fucking Irv, No Name Show, and Indy Sarah, they're ban you.
Mugs round. Jars round.
Huh?
You call it round.
Why do they call it Ovaltine?
Yeah. Why don't they call it Roundtine and shit?
Well, here's the thing, Ed. Whenever you go onto Twitter, you always tweet out the front page. Tweet out your show link. Just click on your show and then tweet out that link.
I didn't
and
know
people
that.
will go right to your page. Only your show.
Yeah, because people be telling me and shit. Like the other day, when the Mexican show came on, I went to put my show on Facebook, and it said the Ed Show and had our little logo there, but then it talked about some Mexico stuff, and when I clicked on it, it was some Mexico's talking. And then that's how I knew that Indy Sarah did a show, is because when I went to go Twitter it out, I clicked on the link, and it brought me to that show. And I go, what the hell show is this? I thought somebody hacked into our account. Yeah. And then that's when I listened to it. And I said, oh, Jesus Christ, I didn't know she was doing this show. I wouldn't have moved my show then. I would have stayed on Thursdays.
Why are you so obsessed with the ratings? Like, who cares?
I'm trying to make this big so we can all have millions.
But we've already proven that the ratings don't mean anything. They could just say whatever they want. Yeah.
I know. Listen, man, I'm crazy.
Yeah, I agree. And now you have gonorrhea, so it would be worse.
I know. I'm laying here in a puddle of piss right now.
All right, well,
why don't we just say that the Ed Show is stealing all our ratings, Mike Tell?
Exactly. That's what I told him that. Like, we've been doing this for 5 years.
No. Because when I run my games and I get like 60 and 70 people playing my games, and then people be telling me on the emails and shit, like, Ed, I tried to get your thing. And some other show came on, then I had to click on something else.
But the point is, Ed, we've been doing Wednesdays all this time, and then you were always Thursday stealing our thunder. So people, maybe they're clicking on want to hear our show, and here they're hearing you, and so your ratings go up.
No.
Oh.
No.
All right, Ed. Well, we'll let you go. Get out of your situation there with the.
Now UMass Damachek's doing a show, but he ain't doing it on our network though.
Yeah, we have a no Calipari policy. You can't mention John Calipari.
Good Lord. Talk about a man crush.
Oh, yeah, that guy. I'm telling you, man, I bet you he sleeps with a picture of John Calipari in his wallet.
I bet he does.
I'm telling you, I bet you he's photoshopped pictures of him and Calipari and got it like on his mantle at his house and be telling people, oh, yeah, this when me and John went fishing. But Calipari got but like UMass Damachek will have like a fishing outfit on. Calipari will have on a suit and shit where he's coaching. And then he'll be like, this is when me and Calipari was at McDonald's. And then he's in there sitting down eating a Big Mac, and Calipari's standing over him in his suit. Like he's coaching.
The same picture.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he's like, me and John Calipari went to high school together, and then you see like a young-ass picture of UMass Damachek, and then you see Calipari in that goddamn suit just standing there.
Am I the only one finding this hilarious? I love the premise of this. John Calipari just in all kinds of different scenarios in a suit. I love it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. The guy is just absolutely nuts, man.
Yeah, he is nuts.
All right, Diego, we're about out of time, so we got to let you go, and then we're going to wrap things up, all right? But,
all right, listen to the Ed Show on Saturday night and on Monday night. Hopefully it'll be Monday. I might go Thursday. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, Ed. Thanks, buddy.
All right, don't let them talk bad about you.
All right, thanks.
Now it's time to say
yeah, once again, you don't do that on our show. You just say goodbye and you hang up. That's all you got to do on our show.
I did that the other day when somebody told me they had to go on the telephone talking to me.
Oh, yeah.
And I was ordering a pizza.
Oh, yeah, that would be awkward.
I said, now it's time to say goodbye.
All right, we lost him. Yeah, he dropped. Sorry about that. And so did Mike Dell, so I'm done. Fuck this. Mike Dell's gone. I don't understand. He's got the worst cell phones in the world. Every phone of his is like the worst. He's got like the Cousin Brandon's music version of a cell phone. But, all right. I'm going to go. We'll be back next Wednesday. I don't even know who Dell booked. let's talk to Irv again. Irv!
Hey, Uncle Larry!
Let's just do our show now.
Wait, say that again?
Let's just do our show now. We'll just go.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Hey, everybody. Yeah. All right, wait, hey, y'all's back. Let's see. Dude, honestly, what's with the phones?
Did you hang up on me, or did my cell phone go?
Your cell phone went. I didn't do nothing.
So you didn't, like, hit me by accident when you're trying to get rid of the ad and everything?
I know. I didn't do anything.
I'm having phone issues. But anyway, all right, Larry, I guess we can wrap up, right? We just got to tell some kids we got to thank Brandon, right?
Yeah. Cousin Brandon. WordPress.com.
Yeah. And that's Judy Bloom. And go listen to Brandon's crazy music, his hipster music.
Terrible. The worst.
And we got to thank Irv for calling. Did I hear Irv on the line again?
Yeah, he's on.
Thank you so much, number 19 and Uncle Larry.
Hey, no
yeah,
problem.
we got to thank Irv and go listen
Check
to his
him
show
out,
Friday.
Security Guy Irv on eBay. Go back.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And who else do I thank the Ed and Indy Sarah? Is she going to be doing her show every Tuesday now?
I think so. I think that's the tentative plan from what they said on the podcast.
And what's the fellow's name? Leonard Maynard? Is that the guy?
Leonard Maynard. Yeah.
It's a great name. Yeah.
It is a good name. It's solid. It sounds like a 30s Private Eye.
Leonard Maynard.
Leonard Maynard.
Yeah, I don't know if it sounds like a private eye. It doesn't really sound like a private eye. It sounds like an accountant. Leonard Maynard.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
The tax attorney.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
Yeah. But, yeah, so I listen to Indy Sarah on Tuesdays. And then next week on the show, our buddy Mike L. from the Comic Syndicate will be here, Comic Book Syndicate.
We're going to talk about the Punisher.
Well, yeah, Larry wants to ask him a question about the Punisher, and then we're going to ask him some Spider-Man, I think, because there's a lot of Spider-Man stuff going on. And then we're going to talk about early 90s comics, particularly Image and Valiant.
Yeah.
Those two companies.
Yeah.
And then our pal Kirk Corley, I believe, submitted an idea for Top 11 list, Top 11 Bullshit Moments in Comics. So we're going to do that as well. And,
so okay. All right, fair enough.
That'll be.
And I want to ask him, I got another question to ask him, too, so I'll save it for next.
Top secret. And then the week after that, the 23rd, Lee Camp, comedian and activist Lee Camp, will be returning to the show. And then in the second hour, Pat Picarelli. Everyone's favorite Pat Picarelli. And we're going to be doing top 11 movies that are better than the book. So, Larry, something there for you. At least half of that list you'll enjoy.
Not really. Reading's overrated, Mike, though. I don't know if you know that or not.
And then maybe the 30th, if all goes well, maybe we can do our top 11 ladies.
Yeah. Breaking it off.
And by the way, today's the 9th, right? So I think that Barter Kings show, remember I was telling you about that new tattoo girl, Barter Kings? I think that premieres tonight. Give her a gander. See what you think of that.
Your forearm's going to be sore. We also got to thank Aaron C. Thompson, Mike, though, for coming on the show, filling in for when you were having technical difficulties. Yeah. And tweeting throughout. He's a big fan of Cousin Brandon's list. So Aaron C. Thompson on the Twitters, if you want to follow him. And I guess that's it. Anybody else call in or anything like that we got to thank?
I think that's it. And we actually have some guest books in the future. So, yeah, look at that. It's almost a show again. And hockey's back, Larry.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
We have to do a hockey preview.
Yeah. Well, we'll get Iovino and Leahy or something next week, and Larry will take a break.
Yeah.
How about that? All right, Irv. Thanks again. I'm going to put you back on hold, and I'll talk to you on Friday.
You got it. And don't forget to look at the show notes, Larry. I think there's something interesting in there for you.
Uh-oh. Nudity.
Wow, you guys have show notes?
Yeah, Irv sends me an itinerary every week.
Yeah.
Nice. He wants talking points, Mike, though. He puts them all in order, and it makes my part of the show easier.
Oh, yeah, and Tattoo Girl is hot. I'm watching Barter Kings right now. Uncle Larry, your forearms are going to be sore.
Wow, see, look at that. She gets the approval of, she always looks like a Natalie Portman with tattoos, kind of.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
That genre of girl. She has a short pixie haircut, and she's, Portman-ish, kind of.
I like that.
Yeah, but she has tattoos.
I'm going to have to check that out. All right, can we go?
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back next week. Until then, pass the gin, Governor.
Thank you very much.